From Attendee. I'm going to show you how to set up our RTMS Sales Coach example program. So the first thing you want to do is just clone this repository right here. Got it on my machine here. And then you're going to want to run npm install to install the dependencies. And then you're going to want to start up ngrok in another tab. You can use your permanent domain if you want to make it a little simpler maybe. Cool, so I've got ngrok running, pointing at port 5005. That's what I want. And then you're going to want to create your Zoom RTMS app in the Zoom Developer Portal. So just click that link right there. Yep. You're going to want to create a general app. For this OAuth redirect URL, you can just use Zoom since we're not using OAuth for the example app. And then you're going to want to create an event subscription. The only events you need are the RTMS events, just these two. And for the event notification endpoint URL, you're just going to want to use your ngrok URL. For the home URL, you're going to want to use your ngrok URL with some additional things. You can ignore these warnings. Select where to use your app, select meetings, select the Zoom app SDK, and next you want to go to the scope section. You're going to add all 4 of these scopes. It's going to be audio, transcript, chat, and video streams. Okay. And then you're going to want to install the app on your own Zoom account. Just click that. Okay, and it sent us to the zoom.com URL because we specified that as our OAuth redirect URL. And finally, you need to configure something in your Zoom app settings. You need to make sure that this toggle is toggled on. And then you need to add the app you just created here. And let's see, why don't we rename that to something more descriptive? Okay, and the next step is you're going to go into your attendee account. So you need to create an attendee account. If you haven't done that, just go to app.attendee.dev. And then you're going to want to go to the APIs keys page and create one. And then you're going to want to open your .env file and paste that in. And you also need to make sure you have an OpenAI API key here. And for the Zoom webhook secret token, you can leave that blank unless you're trying to run the Zoom app in production. Great. So you also need to add your Zoom client ID and secret to your attendee account. And then finally, you need to add your webhook within attendee. And this one's going to be /attendee-webhook. And you want to select these top 2, bot.statechange and transcript.update. Okay, now you've got everything set up. Yeah, double check your env file to make sure you've got all the necessary things. Yeah, we do. Okay, now you can start the example app server. Let's run node index.js. And then you can join a meeting. And it should automatically start. Okay, there you actually need to open the app. Okay, and we should see that we got a webhook saying that it started. And there, it just started. Cool. So what this example app is doing is it's just having an AI process the transcript and give you real-time sales coaching insights. So I'll pretend to be a prospect and say, hey, I'm interested in buying a Tiger. Do you think that's a good idea? And yeah, there are some premium AI insights about how to convince somebody to buy a Tiger. Cool. So you can turn off the RTMS stream right there. And now let's take a look at this data in our attendee dashboard. So you're going to want to go to the app sessions page, and it'll be that most recent app session. And there's the data that was captured by attendee in a dashboard farm. All this data is also accessible via the attendee API. You can also see it in our dashboard. So there's the video that we captured. Let's play it. Look, I'm saying that it started. And there, it just started. Cool. So what this example app is doing is... Cool. So that was all done by attendee, the muxing of the video, the capture of the captions. And one other little touch we add is we'll put the speaker name in the corner for you. Cool. So that's that's how to set up the example app and a little demo of what it can do. Our goal with attendee is to make it really easy to build an RTMS powered app, so you don't have to spend as much time fiddling with the RTMS API and processing the video and stuff, so that you can focus on what makes your product unique.